it's going to take some time to set up commission. Clearly we're going to have to look at this question of dealing with the first two areas of relief. And I can only speculate that it's just another attempt to say, oh yeah, we sympathize, we're dealing with this, but then that it's going to take some time. And you also know that just dealing with the legal issues are going to take probably until the end of the year or next year. And so you make sure that you just don't get the government before any kind of commission to actually answer the questions around what happened in this particular case. That's just my speculation.
And how are the families of victims and victims themselves feeling about this?
They feel, the victims, when we in fact launched the constitutional litigation application, the damages application, victims already spoke about the fact that they felt betrayed. And I mean, two of the family members, the son of Richard Motasi, whose father and mother were killed in 1987, spoke about the fact that he'd been on this long quest for justice. He didn't really get joy from the amnesty applicants because they still didn't give him any sense of why they killed his father. And in fact, they didn't get amnesty. And when you look at Lucanio Kalata, his father was part of the Craddock Four. I mean, that's a case that goes back to 1985. So you're speaking about families who are intensely frustrated. They also feel their families had to sacrifice, in fact, to make this transition possible. They gave up their rights in terms of the, post-amble, so that the country would go into a peaceful transition, and yet they haven't received any kind of recognition from the state or any real attempt for accountability. And so there is an acute sense of betrayal and frustration and anger.